Hi, good day, it's Libby. Today's practice is going to be a Kundalini practice, Kundalini yoga practice, and this practice is entitled, I've written it down on my notes, Amongst a Crisis, Turn Inwards to Radiance. So when we come to a place of grace, acceptance, and indeed balance and calm, I'm going to read from my notes, then we can change our mindset to a calm space. So just today, to be calm, in this moment, to be calm. And when we can come from a calm space in our heart, then our whole body responds to that calmness. Our immune system gets boosted, we have more relaxation, we have humour, we have a sense of purpose, we're not like headless chicken syndrome, we can feel nice and calm and contented and very grounded. Unfortunately, when we go into the other side of that, which is the place of fear and the place of instability, then we go into what's called the flight and fight syndrome. And the flight and fight syndrome always comes from a place of survival, and the place of often goes into a place of fear. So fear means false expectations appearing real. Okay, so we can create, when we're in that space, we can create scenarios that aren't true. So what if, what if we haven't got this? What if we haven't got that? What if we haven't got enough? We've always got enough. The basic human being only needs certain things to survive and to be in a contented place. Unfortunately, in today's society, we want more and more and more, but basically all we need is a roof over our heads, somewhere to sleep at night, to have food in our bellies, to have water, to have heat, and to have a feeling of feeling secure. So having a good community around us, good friends, relationships, and so on, creates harmony in our hearts. If we haven't got any of that, then we can go into the place of feeling out of balance. So this practice today is bringing back that grace, bringing back that radiance, and bringing the feeling that we can feel safe in our heart space just right now. So for today, just to be calm. So today's practice, what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of energy work, and this will be helping you to release any of the stress or anything that's going on in your life, any fears, any insecurities. And these, when we go into these fear places, we can bring up past the situations that we've experienced in earlier in our lives, maybe as a child, then we can bring that up again. And that can also then play out as a situation that, because we know it's familiar, oh my God, that happened then, that's going to happen again. And then again, we go into that spinning fear space. So I want to really calm it down. And by doing so, we'll boost up the immune system, you'll feel radiant, you'll feel more uplifted, and your energy then will radiate out the energy of kindness and calm and contented. And then you're able to deal with things a lot better. When you are calm in your space, then everybody around you is calm. So, we need to create that space, and we can be like the shining light for everybody around us. When everybody else is going a little bit crazy, then we can shine our light. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. It's a Kundalini practice, and it's going to be two kriyas put together, and they're all about beauty and about radiance and about grace. So we're going to tune in, as we normally do, into our practice, and we're going to rub our hands together, getting them nice and warm. It's a bit chilly here in the UK this morning, and it is sunny, but it's only March, so it is a little bit chilly, but we'll soon get nice and warm. So bring the hands together and press the hands together into Namaste. Namaste means my light greets your light. I recognise the light within myself, and I recognise your light as well. So it's a lovely, and in this time where we can't shake hands, we can't hug, we can do the gesture of Namaste, which is a very beautiful gesture, very ancient gesture. Closing the eyes, take a nice long deep breath in. And as you exhale, take your energy all the way down into the earth and feel yourself connected to Mother Earth, and feel automatically, when you go into that space of the earth, you feel grounded, and just let go. Take another breath in. And exhale it out. And then another breath in. And out. And then I'd like you to take a breath in from that space and bring it up into your heart centre. I'm going to do a little bit of energy work right here, right now. And we're going to unplug from all the rubbish, all the darkness, all the fears, anything that you're holding on to. And we're going to take it and we're going to put it into an energy box. And then we're going to put the lid on and we're going to take it up to source to get rid of it. So just for a moment, just take a moment to breathe in. And take your energy into your heart centre. And I want you to imagine a box. It can be whatever box you like to think it could be. It could be a big cardboard box, a shoe box. Whatever that box is, it has a lid. And the lid is separate from the box. Because the lid's going to be put on, I'm going to seal in all that rubbish and send it to the light. So as you take a breath in and exhale into your heart centre, I want you to look into this situation that you're in right now. Any fears coming up, any what-if scenarios. And I'd like you to take it from your heart and I'd like you just to take it into that space, into that box. And I'm running some energy now. You could call it Reiki energy, you could call it anything. It's just a clearance, an unplugging and letting go of anything right here, right now that you are holding on to that's stopping you from being able to relax. It might be stopping you from being able to sleep, to function well. So just let it all go. Just keep breathing in and breathing out. And as you really open up that heart, a lot of stuff will start to come out. You could almost imagine like a hurricane going in. And the hurricane really whips everything up and pulls it all out. But it's not going to scatter it all over the place. It's going to take it into the box. So you can imagine it like a big tornado, and then it's going to get sucked into a big pipe, and the pipe's going to go into the box. I'm going to keep letting go and letting go. And all those layers that we've held on to from past situations, maybe from when you were a child, bad relationships, anything. Feelings of anger, bitterness, grief, sadness, anything. They're all around that negative energy. Just let it run into that box. And really just let go. What we're actually really doing is we're resetting the heart centre to come to a place of peace. And get rid of all the negative programs. And then once we feel that we've just emptied as much stuff as we can, we're going to pick up the box lid and we're going to take it and we're going to slam it shut onto that box. Slam it shut. Holding the box, so you're putting the hand on the top, so it's the box lid's going to stay firm. You put your hand underneath and you're going to lift it up to the sky, to the source energy. And just allow that energy to be eradicated, to be burnt, whatever you want to do, incinerate it, and then just let it go and bring the hands down. Give the hands a shake, get rid of all that negative stuff, give them a real good shake. Imagine you're washing them in water. Rubbing the hands together, give them a bit of a rub. Then taking the left hand onto your heart centre, middle of the chest, right hand on the top. And just for a moment, just taking some nice long deep breaths. And feel that place, that calm space in your heart. And we're not going to tune in with the mantra. I'm being guided just to bring in a golden thread, a golden light that we're going to just radiate out through the practice. We normally open with a chant, but I'm feeling that we don't need to do that. Just keeping that energy of a golden energy coming in to your heart space. And then take a breath in and exhale. I'm going to take the hands on the knees. Get rid of the cushion if you're sitting on a block. Okay, move back a little bit. Hands on the knees. We're going to inhale, coming forward and back round, and exhale. We're going anti-clockwise first. These are the traditional warm-ups in Kundalini Yoga. I'm not playing music today because I find that it becomes quite tinny. Sound quality isn't very good on the videos. I'm on a tiled floor in this room, so it can be a little bit echoey. So I'd rather you just take yourself into that space and breathing in that golden light into your heart, into your belly. You can imagine like a beautiful, the colour of daffodils, and right into your heart centre. Just breathe it in. Let go. Make the circle a bit bigger. Take it all the way around. Try and keep the eyes closed. Focus on the point between your eyebrows, the third eye. Ajna center. And then come back to centre, take a breath in, lift up the rib cage, lift up the space. Hold the breath, bring the chin in, pull up the root lock, Mula Bandha, squeezing your buttocks together, bring the energy up. And exhale as you release. So we're going to go clockwise now. So inhale in and exhale round. Keep breathing in long and deep. And that long, deep breathing really just starts to calm the mind. So really listen to the sound of your breath. Get into the rhythm. And then take a breath in, and again, lift up the heart, bring the chin in, roll the shoulders back and down, bring the chin, hold the breath, squeeze your buttock cheeks together, pull up the energy, bring it right up to the crown of the head, and as you exhale, let it shower over you. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side, and I'm going to cross my ankles over the other way, and I'm going to turn to the side, I'm going to hold on to my ankles, and I'm going to make a flexing movement with the spine. So as I breathe in, I'm going to open the heart, and as I exhale, I'm going to round the spine. So if you know the cat posture, it's a little bit like cat. So we're inhaling forward and exhale. I'm looking to the camera, but you're going to be looking forward. So you're inhaling and exhale. Inhaling forward and exhale. Closing the eyes and feel like you're rolling down the first few vertebrae of your spine, from the coccyx bone right up to the sort of buttock bones. Okay, so keep going, but inhaling forward, exhale back. And again, as you do this, focus on the energy from the base of the spine coming all the way up. And this time I'd like you to connect it to the crown of your head, right up to the top of the head. And feeling that connection going right up to the source energy, to that golden thread, that golden light. And breathe in that lovely, vibrant energy. Keep going, keep breathing deeply for that energy moving through your body. So you can go a little bit quicker. This posture is called camel ride. So we're inhaling forward, exhale. If you've never ridden on a camel, you won't know what it feels like. But if you've ridden on a camel, you get that rhythm of how the camel moves. Keeping the chin slightly tucking in, so the head isn't being thrown back. So you're just feeling, or you can maybe feel like you're riding a horse, similar sort of movement. So we're inhaling forward, exhale back, and really draw the belly button back, so connecting to your core muscles. We'll need them later on when we come into the practice. And then inhale, lift up, bring the chin in slightly, pull up the Mula Bandha, the root lock. And exhale, just release. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest you do, you've got two ways of doing the next movement. If you have a yoga block, you can sit on the block. If you haven't got a yoga block, then you can just sit without it, but just make sure your buttock cheeks are pulled back, so you're sitting directly on the sitting bones. The legs can either be in the cross position, or you can stretch the legs out. So if you do have pain sitting like this, then it is okay to have the legs stretched out. So either way, I'm going to have my legs bent in, but you might have the legs stretched out. Again, it's up to you. So pop yourself in a cushion if you need to. That kind of lifts everything up. And when you sit on these cushions, you want to make sure that your hips are higher than your knees. So then that you can lift up and get a better, we're going to do a nice twist in the body. So the hands are going to come onto the shoulders, fingers are on the shoulders, and the thumbs pull back and down. And we're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. And we're going to inhale left, exhale right. We're creating a nice little twist in the spine. Okay, and again you can close your eyes and you can really feel into this movement. Inhale left, exhale right. Now in Kundalini Yoga we use a mantra. And the mantra, we use a lot of mantras, a lot of chanting in Kundalini. So in the mantra that I'd like you to look at, it's inhale Sat Nam. So inhaling Sat and exhale Nam. We're not chanting it out loud. We're just taking it within. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. And this mantra means the truth is my name. The truth is within me. That radiance, that grace, that beauty is inside of me. Inhale left, exhale right. And step into that energy of grace. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. You don't have to use the chant. If you don't want to use the chant, then you can just breathe in and breathe out that calm space, breathing out grace, breathing in calm, breathing out radiance, whatever you like to think of. Just bring those positive affirmations, erasing the negative. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep the spine nice and straight, try not to round the back. Inhale left, exhale right. going. Okay, inhale left, exhale right, come back to centre. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hold the breath, bring the chin in, squeeze everything, pull up the energy. And exhale as you release. Okay, so we're going to start a kriya. The first kriya is a kriya to make you enchantingly beautiful. And this brings a radiance to your body. It helps to create a lot of energy in the face, gives a lovely complexion, and just a feeling of upliftment. So we're going to start the practice. So we're going to start off in a position called the rock pose. So we're going to be kneeling. I'm going to place the hands onto the mat. And again, I'm looking towards you. You'll be looking forward. And we're going to inhale and we're going to exhale. So we're doing a little bit like that flexi movement. So it's a little bit like a small cat. So we're inhaling, eyes look up, exhale round the back. But as you round the back and pull the core muscles back, you really suck up the belly, pull up like Uddiyana Bandha, pulling that energy up. And inhale and exhale. You get this lovely flow, okay? I'm going to check my time because we're going to go into timings now. So we need to make sure that we're going to create the right time. And it's about 3 minutes. So it's a nice way just to really go inwards and not worry about anything. Just breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to inhale as we take the eyes to the ceiling. Exhale and closing the eyes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And really working those core muscles. Inhale, exhale. I'm making the noise of the breath quite loud so you can feel it, so you're getting that rhythm. Your breath might not be quite so loud, but I just want you just to get that in there. I'm not going to carry on with such deep breathing because it's quite tiring. Keep going. Keep going. We've got 1 more minute. Just keep going, get that energy moving. And then inhale, hold the breath. Bring the chin in, hold the breath. Keep the eyes closed, squeeze the Mula Bandha, hold the breath. Keep holding. And exhale. Do that one more time. Inhale deeply. Bring the chin in, hold the breath in, pull up the root lock, squeeze the buttock cheeks together, hold the energy, squeeze your belly button back, bring the chin in, hold the energy. And please exhale. And coming back. So we're going to stay in this rock position. And we're going to slightly move the body forward. And we're going to take the hands into a clasped position. And the arms are going to lift up. Okay, we're going to hold it for a couple of minutes. Keep lifting the arms. Your arms will want to come down, but you can do that, but just try and keep them lifted if you can. And the focus again is at the third eye. We're bringing a lot of energy into our lungs now and really, really getting that breath nice and deep into the lung space and into the heart space. Okay, so slightly leaning forward, draw the core muscles back so you're keeping your back nice and straight, lifting the arms. Some of you might not be able to lift them very high, wherever you are, and you're just slowly coming forward, closing the eyes, long deep breathing, and keep trying to keep lifting the arms up. If the arms start to drop, keep lifting them if you can, keep lifting them. If you need to take a break, then come to a little break, but try if you can, just keep going. We've got 1 more minute, long deep breathing, keep the focus of the third eye. Try not to give up now, we're nearly there. And then inhale, lift, squeeze everything, put up the ruler band if you can, and exhale as you release. Release your shoulders, let go. So feel the energy coming into the heart centre, really brings that energy up. Okay, so the next movement we're going to go straight into, and the next breath is going to be breath of fire. So if you haven't done breath of fire before, it's Kapalabhati, and it's basically a pumping of the navel. It goes like this, through the nose. So when you learn breath of fire, sometimes you put your hand on your belly and stick your tongue out like a dog and go, that'll activate the core muscles, so you can actually feel it pumping at the navel. I know it looks a bit strange. We're not going to do it with the tongue sticking out, but if you do find you need to start off like that, that's absolutely fine. Nobody's going to worry about what you look like. It's all about letting go of inhibitions. And Kundalini certainly does that. We have some, it's slightly different to Hatha yoga. If you've practiced Hatha, we really do sort of get the body moving and get rid of all the stresses that way. Okay, so we're going to lift the legs up into a V position, and the hands are going to be by the side of the hip joints, okay? The palms are flat to the floor and the toes are pointed, okay? And we're going to stay in this position, trying to keep lifted up. If you find that you need to support yourself, then you can use like a couple of bricks if you find that you need to lift up the position, so the hands would be there, okay? I'm going to actually use the blocks because I find it's quite helpful. I've got very long body and short arms, so a block for me is quite helpful, and then I can really lift my legs up, and I'm going to be looking towards my toes. Now if you find that your legs are a bit tight, you might be here, okay? Wherever you are, we're going to point the toes, and we're going to be doing 3 minutes of fire breath, okay? It's quite a long time. So if you need to take a break, come down and go back into it, okay? So we're going to start, we're going to take the breath in, and we're going to start. If you find it difficult, you can also hold the legs. When I started to do this practice, I would hold my legs for a while because the legs will start to shake. But if you can do it without the leg support, the support there, that's fine. Keep going. And keep going, keep going. Just checking the time. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. You can do it. We've got another minute. Let's see if we can get through this. If you need a little rest like me, have a little rest. I've already done it this morning. I did this practice as my morning practice. So my legs are quite shaky. And then inhale, lift, and exhale. Maybe just give those legs a little bit of a rub. Yeah, it really does get your core muscles. It really strengthens your core, strengthens your quadriceps. So the next movement is going to be we're going to go back into the next position, which unfortunately again is going to be breath of fire. Now you can, if you find this is too much, then pop your hands underneath your knees here. But you're lifting the feet off the ground, the back is straight, and we're going to be holding breath of fire. If you wanted to, you could do it like so, popping your hands on the floor. This is a full posture. So we lift it, we're really drawing the core muscles back, and this cleans the blood. It purifies everything, and it really gets a lot of heat. So if you're feeling quite warm when you do this, that's fine. Only 2 minutes, we're going to inhale, and we're going to start. Hold the knees if you're struggling. We've got 1 more minute. Inhale deeply, squeeze, keep the feet lifted, pull up the mula bandha, the legs might be shaking like mad. And exhale as you release. Woo. Okay, so your legs are going to be nice and straight. Now, some of you might not be able to reach your big toe. If you can't, then if you've got a yoga strap or a towel or a belt or something, you can put that round and you can just gently come forward. You kind of want to keep the back nice and straight. You don't want to be sort of rounded into this position. We're trying to create an energy flow within the spine. So chin's tucking in, and if you can come forward, then you're going to hold on to your big toes. And you're going to press onto the nail bed of the big toe, and the other two fingers, the index finger and the middle finger, are going to press into the top of the pad of the big toe. And this is actually activated. It's a reflexology point, and it activates the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, so it works on your glandular balance. Chin's going to tuck in, and we're just going to let our body just come into this position, and just closing the eyes and just let the body just breathe in and exhale. This is a very soothing, calming part of the practice. So you can just really come down, try not to keep the body too sort of hunched up. It can be a little bit soft, but not too rounded. And close the eyes, focus on the point between the eyebrows, the Ajna center. And when you do this posture, you may see some colours floating around as you just really deeply just let go. Just surrender into the practice. So as we stay in this practice, we're going to chant the mantra Hum. Hum. So it's a hum in the nose, it's like a nasal sound. And it means we. It means the energy of we, connecting to the whole collective, the whole energy, all that is. So just closing the eyes and just breathing in. Hum. 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 Last one. Take a big breath in. Squeeze on the toes, hold the energy, and exhale as you come back. Okay, so we're going to come into the next part of the Kriya, and the next part of the Kriya is about bringing the body into a radiant place. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my cushion, and we're just going to sit, we're just going to meditate for a little bit. So we're going to bring the thumb and first finger together on both knees, palms facing up to receive the energy, and just let the eyes close. So just long, deep breathe in. So this is keeping the body beautiful and radiant. So just breathing in and connecting to source energy, knowing that you're all part of the one energy. We're all one. We're all connected on every level. And then you take a nice long deep breath in. Exhale it all the way out. And come back to space. Open your eyes. Okay, so the next movement is going to be the frog pose. And I can hear you all going, oh my God, not a frog. If you've got your children with you, they'll love this. Okay, so bringing your heels together and the legs are apart. And we're going to be like a frog. Okay, we're not making the noises unless the kids want to do that, that's fine. But we're going to inhale, and I'd like you to, as I turn to the side, my hands are on the inside of my knees, okay, on the inside. My head is going to look forward. I'm going to slightly bring the chin in. This sort of kind of activates everything and keeps the energy aligned. So we're going to inhale as we stretch the legs, but the eyes stay looking forward. I'm going to exhale down. So we inhale in, eyes look forward. We're doing 10, okay? So should we start? So we inhale in, keep the eyes looking forward. Exhale. Inhale in and exhale in. Oh, so sorry about that. Just keep going. Hello? Oh, can you leave it aside? Thank you. I'm very sorry about that. I don't want to stop the video. Okay, so we're inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling nice and cup, exhale. Lovely. Just a couple more. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so this inhale as we come back. Bring the chin in, pull up the root lock. Hold the energy. And exhale. Okay, we're going to carry on. I hope we don't get any more interruptions. I'm so sorry about that. I was expecting a lovely parcel from my son and I think it's just arrived, so I'm quite excited because I don't know what it is. I've got an idea. If it is what I think it is, I'll be making a video of it later on. So I'm quite excited about what I've just seen. Okay, sorry about that. It's all about what it is, isn't it? It's fine. So we're going to inhale in and we're going to exhale again. So we're inhaling and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Okay, we're doing 26. So I don't know how many we've done, about 20. So another 6, inhale in, exhale. Keep the eyes looking forward. And then inhale, pull up the root lock, hold the energy. And exhale as you release. Okay, so that should have brought a lot of heat up through the body. So we're just going to go back to that first position, and this time we're just going to deeply relax. So again, closing the eyes. This time you can just bring your head down towards your lower legs and just let the body relax. If you can reach the toes, then just pressing onto the big toes and just letting your body relax. Closing your eyes. And just feeling the energy coming up the spine. We're awakening what's called the Kundalini energy, and that's the energy that sits at the base of our spine. And when it's correctly tapped into, it brings about a radiance through the body. It brings that healing energy. And really just let go. And feel you radiating that energy all the way around you, all the way through you. And then coming back, breathing in. Okay, so we're going to move into a little meditation before we go into relaxation. And this is a meditation for a pure, calm heart. So sitting on a cushion, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Make sure you're warm enough, put your sweaters and things on if you need to keep warm. We're going to come into relaxation, so if you've got a bolster and you use that for your legs, and you can bring that in if you need to, or a cushion for underneath your head, you might want to get that ready. If you haven't got those things around you, then we're just going to lie down after this, but just make sure you're warm enough. Okay, so we're going to just rub our hands together, again to stimulate that energy. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to place it on the centre of our chest. And this is where it's our still point of our heart. This is where we're going to go into that space. We're going to create like a well of calmness in our heart centre. The right hand's going to come up and the index finger is going to touch the thumb on the right hand. And the arm is here, okay? So it's not up here, it's not here, it's sort of kind of down a little bit. So it's a soft, so the fingers are sort of in level with your neck area, as if you were making an oath, okay? So the thumb is just connected there, and we're going to take a nice, long, deep breath in. We're going to go into that space, going into that still point, into the heart. So as I breathe in, I'm going to take a nice, long, deep breath in, and the chest lifts up as you breathe in, and you're going to hold that energy. Feel the lungs and feel the ribs lifting up slightly, so you're creating space between your rib cage and your hip bones. So you're bringing that energy into that space. And then you're going to exhale it out through the nose. And you're just going to breathe in, lifting up the chest, focus on the lungs, suspending the breath, hold the breath in, and exhale it out. And just continue in your own time. Take a breath in, keep going. And as you exhale, just press a little bit harder on the chest. Not so it's so, not too hard, but it's just a little bit of pressure there. So you can just kind of feel into your physical body, taking that energy in. And then breathe in, holding that breath, and exhale. Bring your hands down for a moment. And then when you feel ready, you can lie down for relaxation. So just coming down, when you're ready, using your cushion or a bolster underneath your knees. Sometimes it's kind of nice if you've got backache to pop yourself on a little bolster. Just put your knees on the cushion there and let your body relax. Palms facing up to the sky, closing the eyes. I'm just going to have a short relaxation. So just focus on that space of feeling calm and content. I'm just going to run a little bit of energy, a bit of Reiki into the video, just to again, just let go of anything that you're holding on to. And just see it going down into the earth. Imagine it like going down like a plug hole. And just swirling down and just letting go. And just letting go and letting go. Just releasing. Okay, very slowly start start to come back into your physical body. Start to feel into your legs, into your torso, into your arms, into your face, your head. Taking a big breath in, you might want to take the arms over and give yourself a big stretch. And then as you exhale, bring your arms back, bring your knees onto your chest, give yourself a little hug, bring your knees really close, and maybe you want to take a little rock from side to side, or just rock around the spine, just massaging the back. And then popping the hands underneath your knees, and then just rocking on the spine and coming back into sitting. Okay, so coming on to maybe a cushion again, it's my bolster, and we're going to just tune out with the mantra Sat Nam. So we're going to rub the hands together, and it's a very long Sat, Sat Nam. And when you do the Sat, I want you to imagine the energy going right up to the crown of the head, and when you say Nam, that energy's going around you. So Sat Nam. Yeah, so that radiance is building up your electromagnetic field, your auric field, so you can become that radiant body that you are. Okay, so bringing the hands together, give them a good rub. Bring them to the heart centre. Close the eyes. Take a nice long deep breath in. And exhale it out. And inhale again. And exhale it out. On the next time we'll chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Feel the energy around you and through you. Bring your thumbs to the third eye, down to the heart, and down to the floor. Coming back. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guides your way on. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the practice with me today. I'm sorry about the small interruption, but that's just life at the moment. So have a really lovely day. I'm going to be doing some videos later on how to eat well during this time. I'm very good at making my own food using natural vegan sort of ingredients, grains, staples and stuff. So, you know, we can eat out of our store cupboard a little bit more. So I'm going to be making a meal tonight with some mung beans, and it's a dal, a mung bean curry. So you might want to just watch out for that video and have a go at making it yourself. So have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Sat Nam everybody, thank you.